Rebel Wilson lost her virginity at 35, and wants to take the pressure off other late bloomers by sharing her story. Wilson, who writes candidly about her sexuality in her new memoir, Rebel Rising, believes her journey would have been very different if she was 20 years younger. Rebel Wilson reveals that she lost her virginity at age 35 and hopes that sharing her personal story will send a positive message to others. The Australian-born actress, 44, tells people that she included the revelation in her upcoming memoir Rebel Rising, out April 2, to reassure young people that not everybody has to lose their virginity as a teenager. People can wait till they're ready or wait till they're a bit more mature, says Wilson. And I think that could be a positive message. You obviously don't have to wait until you're in your 30s like me, but you shouldn't feel pressure as a young person, says Wilson. The Pitch Perfect alum recalls avoiding the topic as much as possible as a teenager due to being embarrassed. There was one vague time, I think I told my best friend, oh, yeah, I just did it to just get it over with when I was like 23, Wilson recounts. Just to really avoid the questions. She tried to sidestep the subject and it came up or deflected however she could. Normally I would just leave the room when the conversation was happening, she continues. And then the people that said, oh, at 24, it's so late. And then I'm sitting here thinking, oh my God, my number's 35. What the hell? I'm going to look like the biggest loser. Although she calls herself a late bloomer, Wilson believes that, if she was 20 years younger, her experience and exploration of her sexuality would have been very different. It's absolutely incredible. If I had been born 20 years later, I probably would have explored my sexuality more. I just knew I was attracted to men, and that was the normal thing, recalls Wilson. And so when I started opening myself up probably more after my father's death and realizing, oh, even though I'd seen marriage as a terrible thing and waste of time, I started opening myself up to that, she adds. And then only years later, meeting women and having feelings for a woman, and that. I just think it's a sign of where society kind of was. Now engaged to designer Ramona Agroma, Wilson welcomed her first child, Royce Lillian, via surrogate in November 2022.